Hello. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time joining me, hello, my name is Levante. Some titles that I hold or some labels that people like to box me into would be nurse, would also be full spectrum doula, author. There are lots of things, psychic medium, ancestral venerator, tarot oracle card reader, all the things. I'm gonna put an infographic in, it's gonna pop up here in a second for you guys so that you can just see where some of my guidebooks and things are available at, in case you are interested. But today we are going to be dividing through the Oracle of Oneness as well as Roots and Wings Oracle deck, and then we are going to pull some cards for the Light Seers Tarot deck. So we are going to get started. I'm just checking to see what the date is. This reading, as you can tell from the title, is going to be for the week of April 19th through April 25th. Okay, so let's just go ahead and hop right on in here. I've already prayed over, shuffled our decks, and we're just going to pull and get going. All right. Okay, guys. So for the collective, we have number 45. Packed energy is about belonging and inclusion. Pack energy is about belonging and inclusion. Okay. I love this card. This card is so yummy. I just really want to know what these dogs look like. But I digress. I know. Okay. Pack energy is about belonging and inclusion. And then we have the worker, right? The worker, which the very first thing that's popping into my awareness, funny enough, is we've got a pack, right? And then we also have this worker bee, which also plays a role in its broader, vast community of other bees, correct? There's a queen bee, but then we also have the worker bees, okay? So for me, instantaneously it's this feeling of belonging, and everyone wants to feel loved. They want to feel like they belong to a pack. They have their group, their tribe, their community that they belong to. So I'm not sure if someone out there is feeling a lack of community, a lack of belonging. Okay, or maybe this is about work. Okay, we can take it literally. This could absolutely be about work. Maybe there's some things going on at work. There's a cliquey group you're not feeling a part of. Okay, playing the role. Everybody has a role typically, okay, in the group. This is about contributing. Okay, with the worker bee, this packed energy, it's about contributing. So how are you contributing? Those would be my questions. Are you secluding yourself? Are you feeling like you're not contributing in a way that is conducive to the pact or to the community? Okay, to the group? It's a lot of questions here, but it definitely feels as though there's a sense of belonging, of community here, okay, or the lack thereof. So let's dive a little deeper. We're going to pull the focus here, the focus for the collective. This is a very interesting reading, y'all. I'm actually liking where this is going. But everyone, like I was saying before, everyone wants to feel a part of, a sense of belonging. So what is the focus here? Oh, wow. We have the Four of Swords, your focus. Four of Swords, we have this sense of respite. Are you doing a little bit too much? And you should be focusing. Y'all, I can't words with words today. I don't know what's going on. But is there a need to, are you doing a little too much with the group? And there's a need for solitude of introspection, perhaps, or just a break from maybe work is doing the most right now. Maybe you trying to fit into this group or this community or the people at the job a little bit too much, and you need some air. Okay, you need some time alone, some time to yourself. Okay, Four of Swords is all about rest. It's about, I would say respite after you've, been doing a lot. You've been fighting, you've been working, you've been exerting a lot of energy, and you just need some time for yourself, for rejuvenation, for some healing, even. Okay. So, Spirit is inviting you to rest, to literally, she's in her nest sleeping. Okay. Sleep is healing too. Pause is just as important as play. All right. What is the obstacle here, Spirit? What is the challenge? What is the challenge here? We have the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant, which is interesting. We have the Hierophant here as the obstacle or as the challenge. So are you losing sight of, is your spirituality misaligned with this community energy, or these people, or this your need to belong so much, or to fit in, or to contribute, is throwing your spirituality out of whack? Okay. Maybe there is a lesson in this situation that you are just not getting. The Hierophant card is all about spirituality, but it is also looked at as a card of traditions and conforming, or the lack thereof. Okay. It's also about mentorship and teaching, learning from others or someone else that has the information that you need. So if this is in the obstacle and the challenge aspect of this reading, I'm, inclined to say perhaps you are too busy conforming. Maybe the pact, maybe the group, maybe the community, you're so busy trying to belong to said community that you're conforming to ways of which don't align with you. You need a break from that. Okay, there's some rest that you need from that. Take some time to align your spirituality here. All right. Let's see what we have in the advice. What do we have in the advice section of this reading, Spirit? Okay, we've got Page of Cups here. Okay, Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups for me is all about that playful energy. It's also about that tapping into your emotions, right? Not being overly emotional, but just getting back to you, even your sensitivity. Okay. It's really just getting back to your child self, like that, your inner child, the parts of you that, how do I say this? But I feel like Spirit is saying, get back to who you were. Like, this is not you. This trying to fit in so much because you have this need for belonging. Where does that come from? Like, get back to the root cause. Did this stem from something that happened to you in your inner child? I mean, in your childhood? Is this something that your inner child needs to heal as to why you feel the need to conform and try to fit into crowds or communities that may not necessarily be for you. Okay? So there's a sense of not switching up. Don't code switch here. That's what Spirit is saying. Don't code switch. Get back to, I feel like you as a kid, whoever this message is for, you was not having it. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm not. Maybe you as a kid had this issue where you wanted to belong and you wanted to fit in, right? Maybe you were denied that. Maybe you were not the popular kid. Okay? And maybe this is where that time frame is where this developed. So tapping back into that younger self. Okay? Maybe revisiting, or I'm also hearing, or you just, maybe as a kid you wouldn't have done this. Like maybe your younger soul self is like, yo, I wouldn't even recognize me right now if we were standing next to each other, right, side by side. I wouldn't even recognize me. Like maybe your inner child is screaming at you like, yo, stop, take a break, take a rest. Like, yo, hang it up already. Let that shit go. This is not for you. Okay? It's just not for you. So I don't know if this is with a group of people, if this is with your business or with your job, or, with family even, maybe friends, whatever, whoever these people are. I don't feel like they're your people necessarily. Maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. Let's get the outcome of this. Spirit, what is the outcome of this here? We got the King of Swords. Yeah. We've got the King of Swords here. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Six of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands energy here for you guys. King of Swords is extremely intelligent. Okay. So you're learning the lessons. You're figuring things out. You're gaining wisdom here as your outcome. I want to pull some clarifiers here. I'm going to pull this Six of Wands out because this to me goes with the King of Swords. I just wanted to see what was at the bottom of the deck. So that would kind of coincide with the outcome. And you're absolutely successful at this. Like you're going to figure it out. It feels like you will overcome this hurdle of conforming to ways that don't necessarily align and agree with who you are at this time. Okay, it doesn't go with who you are spiritually. But there is a deep need or there's a deep sense of belonging that you are yearning for, to be a part of some group that it's not serving you right now. It's not serving you right now. I just want to pull one clarifier here and then we will close it out. I want to clarify this Page of Cups. Okay. All right. This one looks like it wants to come out. So we're going to close. Yep. See? Three of Cups. We've got the Three of Cups here. You've got to find your, and this is with the advice, okay? So we've got the Page of Cups and we've got the Three of Cups. So we have Cups energy here for you, okay? Is getting back to, like I said, your emotions, your sense of self, get back to your inner child, right? Get back to your feelings, your emotions, and what feels right. Rely on your instincts here, your intuition, but at the same time, find your people. I feel like this group or whomever these people are is just not for you, and it's time for you to let it go. Okay, get your Frozen on, get your Elsa on, let it go. it's time to give it a rest. We gotta take a break from these people. I'm not saying, you know, don't ever talk to them again, but you have your group of people here. Spirit is saying your group of people is out there. You just have to find your tribe, but your tribe is out there. And find a tribe where you won't have to code switch and wear a mask and be something that you're not. Okay? You absolutely can do this, and you master this as well. You become smarter with this, and you become successful in figuring this out. So very, very positive message here for you guys for the week of April 19th through the 25th. I thank you guys so much for joining me. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube things, because it does help the channel. And yeah, last but certainly not least, be kind to one another, but most importantly, be kind to yourselves. Peace.